Hello there, I'm Animemaster, and well, a quick explanation. At the beginning of the video I would have most likely put an explanation about this hack, so I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm going to be doing Sonic 1 hacks and other hacks, been playing in, commentarying, telling them what's going on, different features and whatnot, and the first one up is none other than Sonic Megamix, which was ported to the Sega CD. Now you're probably wondering, oh, everyone knows Megamix, it's so common. I know it's like the best hack and all, but originality. Now, the reason why I did this first is because it's well known. I figured what better to start off the series with a well-known hack that at the time probably made everyone be like, wow, this is it. This is the hack. This is the hack. This is the hack that we want to play. This is the continuation of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is a classic Sonic, or maybe not, but this is a classic game. This is a really good game, and so this is the title screen. This was created by a team of Sonic hackers, of course, Team Megamix, and they've added quite a few features. Like I say, you got the start menu. Which we've got start game, continue. This actually saves the game for you. Options, preferences. So let's go ahead and go into options to begin with. I can remember what the controls are, and I've pressed the wrong controls, I think. Yeah, I probably have. I just set this up, so yeah, I've pressed the wrong controls. Okay. Okay, no, I didn't press anything. Well, phooey. Anyway, that's the demo. But yeah, this game is really good, and although quite common, like lots of people know this hack, this still is a great hack, and it's got quite a lot of features. It's not like your standard Sonic 1 hack that perhaps most standard hacks would be palettes and stuff back in the day. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite right there when apparently there's loads of flurry and palette hacks for all, awesome and stuff. Those days have passed. Now it's the time for, technical, gorgeous looking art, fantastic music, and originality. That's one of the hardest things people are wanting, is originality, myself included. I'm a member of the Sonic Retro forums group. Community group, as well as the Sonic Stuff research group community, and myself, I'm a bit strict on hacks, like as long as they're not really bad palettes and really bad palettes and layouts and stuff. I wouldn't say bad because I don't want to dishearten the new people, but I'll say could use quite a bit of work. But yeah, this hack has many different features, and you can understand why this is possibly one of the best hacks. You've got player select, which is similar to like Sonic 2, but you have 5 characters to choose from. Sonic, Mighty, which was ported from Knuckles Chaotix, but rest assured, these aren't the Knuckles Chaotix sprites, because obviously it might look a bit funny. Well, they're styled to look like Sonic 1. Well, Knuckles Chaotix Mighty kind of does and doesn't look the same as the others, but you get the general idea. Shadow, which there is a fair few of shadow hacks out there, just shadow hacks. Tails, of course, and of course Knuckles, and these characters can all go super once you collect all the emeralds. Yep, the emeralds are in the game. Of course, you've got normal and you've got original mode. That's right. You can play the new levels, or you can actually play these characters in the original Sonic 1. And of course, you've got sound test, and you can also, if you press, is it A? B? C? No, it's just start, never mind. Yes, now if we press start, here we have a sound system. And I'm not going to go into too much, I'm just going to say, this is like an advanced sound system, it's kind of a bit like the Knuckles Chaotix one there. And as you can see, you can list through the different tracks going on there. But I just want to show you can do pitch and whatnot. But mainly this is just going to be a playthrough, so I'll just leave that and put that to normal. And I'm going to play as Knuckles, just because, well, everyone plays as Sonic. That's kind of just common. Just going to quickly check your preferences, Your control scheme, Megamix or Classic, supersonic music on or off, so you can actually turn it off if you don't like it. Spike bug, which people who have played Sonic 1 will know, you know, if you're in a trail of spikes and there's no way of getting off, you will just instantly die. The speed cap, which actually stops Sonic from gaining speed down ramps, which, if anyone played Sonic 1, I'm sure you'll know, Sonic 1 you can't really do that unless you roll, Sonic 2 you can. And this is basically a fix that they added, which is quite common now. It's kind of like one of those things that Sonic 1 probably should have added. But it's one of those things you can turn back on if you like. Camera style is normal or extended, and I believe the extended is kind of like Sonic CD, I believe. Boss tail and time text on, yes, that's a new feature. But anyway, yeah, so there's some cool features and quite, you know, some options. Some people might not think they needed an option, but I still quite like, you know, it's a nice new thing. You know, I mean, you had like Sonic 3 had like, you know, start and options, or start and sound test and competition mode and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna save because I won't be doing this in one session most likely. But anyway, let's start the hack. Yeah, this hack was actually originally, of course, on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis, but this was actually ported to the Sega CD. I guess I just wanted to be different. That, and I believe there's like a lot more you can do with the Sega CD, and they were a bit limited when it came to the Mega Drive, the Mega Drive's capabilities, as you were. So as you can see, Knuckles has his flying abilities, just like he does in Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, and pretty much spot on. I think the only thing I noticed, which I don't think is on Sonic 3, is that when you actually let go to drop, I think Knuckles completely lost all of his momentum as he dropped, so he just dropped straight down. But as you can see in this one, it still carries you a little bit, which is kind of more realistic. It might have been on the original one, I personally can't remember. And they all have like unique art for each character. Like say, like I believe the HUD is different for each character to suit each character. Of course, he has the spin dash, and the sprites from Sonic 3. Now, of course, this game has bugs, but you know what? What hack doesn't have bugs? There are either going to be bugs that are already in the Sonic 1 game itself, or you know, bugs that are created. You know, there isn't. I mean, even my hack, one of my old hacks was quite badly. I will just say I had a lot of bugs, and that's why I ended up only doing one level. You know, and obviously didn't turn out too well. But you know, that's why you should always make sure you try and get as many bugs as you can. There was a more complete one, which was the Genesis version. Ooh, what happened there? The Genesis version, which was, I believe, Sonic Megamix version 3.0, as this one is 4.0, yeah. And yeah, that was for the Mega Drive, and that was still quite good. Obviously, you can go back and I'll probably put a link in the description to the page. You can go and have a look and see the differences if you'd like to play this. I'm playing this on the Fusion emulator because that supports the Sega CD. I suppose if you wanted to play the Genesis one, you could play it on another emulator like Gens. As you can see, you've got new music, music say from ported like from Sonic 3. I believe this is Azure Lake. You've got different music ported from various other games, not just Sonic games. You know, other sort of games that sort of fit. And of course, it's got the climbing ability. So yeah, pretty much a full, complete port of Knuckles, which is totally awesome. So yeah. Of course, this is Sunny Shores, and you know, I already get the feeling of wow, look at this, and look at this new art. You know, new music to to suit different characters, even for the invincibility and whatnot. So you got the invincibility stars from Sonic 2, which I always did like the look of more than Sonic 1. Kind of added the Sonic CD type of spring animation for each individual character, which is kind of cool. We've also added the shields from Sonic 3, actually, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, as you can see there, but I believe you can't use the abilities of the shields unless you are like Sonic. I think maybe like Actually, no, I don't even think Sonic can do it. I believe only like Manic, I think, possibly, and maybe Shadow. I can't remember. But the ability like to protect you from lightning and whatnot are there. But I guess they didn't like give Sonic and some other characters the abilities because obviously, like say for example, Sonic has a jump dash and a homing attack. Knuckles can fly, Tails can fly. You know, you get the idea. And you know that's totally fair enough. It's still nice to see them, and I mean they are like, it's not like they don't work. They do work. You know, I mean this hack. Also, I don't feel like it ever really gives you too many dick moves. Most of the time, it's very, very speed orientated, which makes sense in a Sonic game, and probably a lot faster than like way faster than Sonic 1 was. This is probably even faster than Sonic 2, maybe a bit more like Sonic 3. You know, just in general, boost speed isn't like obviously like dimps. Some people will know about dimps. Sonic 4 Episode 1, Sonic 4 Episode 2, yeah. Anyway, yeah, dimps is nothing to do with Sonic Megamix. But there wasn't like a spring. A lot of the times, you've got things rely on their own physics. Yeah, their own physics. Of course, I'll be trying to get the emeralds if I can. And there you have it, it's Act 1. I've mumbled quite a lot. So yeah, that's basically, well, Act 1. Let's say you got Knuckles got through, you got a nice new signpost for each individual character. So this hack has a lot of stuff in it. You could see why, like I say, a lot of people like this hack is because, it has a lot of, oh dear, I failed. It has a lot of, that's okay. We've got a lot of stuff. As I say, got a new special stage, background, music. Even got a special stage background for the act screen rather than a white screen. So they've put a lot of detail in this hack, and they're still working on this hack, I believe. So if you want to follow the topic, then feel free to head over to Sonic Retro forums and follow the progress. Because they haven't released anything else, as far as I know, as a public build, should I say, since 4.0. But progress is still being made, so worth checking out if you want to follow that hack and its progress. Definitely worth checking out. There's actually quite a few hacks over on Sonic Retro throughout their forums and whatnot. But I'll be covering some of the hacks that I personally like, and I personally feel like are good. I may do some, like I say, I may do some hacks maybe not so good if they're like maybe really bad, just for like shits and giggles, I suppose, if you like. We'll see. We'll see how we go. But this is definitely a very fun game. I don't know if I would say it would be the best, and I'm not just saying that because everyone would call this the best. Like maybe the best hack, but it's probably up there. It's definitely up there. We'll say that. And if you just said back when 4.0 wasn't out and it was mainly 3.0, I may have possibly said yeah, because there were some good hacks, but I didn't feel like there were many too good hacks at that time. But then after that, there were hacks started coming out, and some were really good. And I'm starting to see new people coming along in the forums and making real progress. They'll just come out of nowhere and be like, hey, look, I've done this hack, and you'll be like, wow, I was not expecting that to be that good, because obviously you got the new people that come along and are so eager to show off the progress of their hack, and they haven't really done anything, and you're kind of disappointed. And then you've got the few individuals that just come out of nowhere. There's not all the time. Sometimes they're people either been lurking, or mainly lurking, or if they've been quiet and haven't really said, oh, I'm working on this hack, they come along and then they're just like bam, and you think, whoa, I'm really impressed with this guy or whoever, or this girl, whoever's working on this hack. And this hack definitely has that. I'm really impressed with the team that Team Megamix have done with this hack. Really good, really enjoy it. The amount of detail, the art, music, all new and fresh, And you know, I do kind of feel like I am playing a new Sonic game, a classic Sonic game, because I am a huge fan. I like Sonic in general, but I'm a huge fan of the classics. I'm sure as many other people are. And I don't learn, do I? There you have it. I do not learn, but I'm not getting that life next time. But yeah, this I honestly don't know what else to say, really. I mean, this hack explains itself. You know, it's got the same levels. Well, you know, the same number of levels, but have been changed. This is actually probably my favourite track out of Sunny Shores. This is basically the Sonic Advanced version of Green Hill Zone, which I believe was called Sunny Hill Zone, and the port just sounds fabulous. Fabulous. It doesn't sound right saying that. Well, it just sounds awesome. Let's go with awesome. Everybody knows awesome. Everybody loves awesome. It sounds really good. It sounds good. Did I mention it sounded really good? We also added a kind of like a speed booster, kind of like, I guess, Sonic 2, Chemical Plant, or even Sonic CD had a booster, I believe, in Stardust Speedway. So, you know, this hack it's really, it's impressed me, I will admit, you know. I feel like the layout is good, it's got multiple paths, it keeps speed, you know, at times and stuff. But it also adds a bit of challenge and a bit of danger, so sometimes it gives you time to say, hey, look, there's an enemy coming, or hey, look, don't touch that monitor, hey, look, there's a spike, rather than just throw you right into a set of spikes and you just think, why game? I don't really get the feeling of that, and that's another great thing, you know. There's you know, it's all well and done when you say perhaps do very detailed art, but the layout is exactly the same, and I just noticed that lamppost was glitched there. But anyway, of course, like I say, there are bugs in this game, as in many other games. But I totally forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, you get the idea, you know. Let's just play this game. Just spin this away. I've talked enough of this game. I think this is. I'm sure most of you viewing this will mainly know about Sonic, and maybe know about Sonic hacks as well and stuff. But if you don't, this is some of the things that you could do. You know, it's quite impressive. You know, the things that you could do. I mean, I'm working on my own hack, which I have failed to show any real progress of, but I will. That's for another video. This is just awesome. Nothing else to say about it, really. I will now talk about the boss. Yeah, so a new feature is that they've added a boss time, which I have to admit, I will personally say probably not even necessary, but it's funny anyway. It's just there, and it makes me laugh. It makes me smile when I see that. I just think it's cool, but unnecessary, if you ask me. That's my opinion anyway. You may think, oh, that's totally necessary, you know. And ow. Yeah, nothing really changed for this boss, but if you've watched any YouTube videos of Sonic Megamix, you may have seen progress of partially new edited and, you know, Eggman. I'm sure they'll expand on that, or, you know, might even be the final one. Like you say, they've got the KO feature, which is just there again. Probably something that's not even necessary. I mean, it's not a fighting game, but like I say, it's when you think about it, it's technically impressive and it's funny. Some of the things that are in there, you know. You got to see it from different points of views. And of course, the typical Ek capsules save my little friend buddies, and that is Sunny Shores Act 1. I'm probably going to use save states just to load the level. It'll be a lot easier. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.